Bridezilla wanted a refund from all vendors' services. Months after the wedding, I'm currently finishing up a commission off hand-painted wedding signs for a friend of a friend. So far, the bride-to-be has been super lovely and very understanding of some issues faced along the way. As a background, I'm really good at what I do, but am not a trained professional. I'm very open and honest with this. I also suffer from nerve damage in my upper back, neck, and left shoulder, plus frequently get RSI. So small, tiny texts in print-style font can be difficult to accomplish. Something I'm also honest about. If you want print-style text, it will not be 100% perfect and look like it's been printed. Anyway, a few years ago, I was commissioned by a coworker to paint 2 large signs for their daughter's wedding. She wanted print-only text. I explained how it wouldn't be 100% perfect, but she said she was fine with it, that it gave it that handmade feel. About 35 hours later, and a lot of physical pain, the signs are completed. She's happy with them, gushing over them when I delivered them in person. The signs were completed, delivered, and paid for $200, including canvases and paint, with 2 months left until the wedding. The big day comes and goes. I see photos from my coworker. The signs looked beautiful, as did the whole day. About 6 weeks later, I get a message from the new bride, stating she had noticed imperfections in the signs. Some of the letters were slightly uneven or bigger than others. She agreed it wasn't too noticeable, but others had apparently commented on it. She was requesting a partial refund of $100. So, I explained that to give her a refund meant that I'd only be paid $30 for my work, $30 for 35 hours of work and physical pain. She had 2 months to tell me she was unhappy but didn't, that she herself loved the signs. I also reminded her of our earlier communication. Because of the style of font she chose, it would not be perfect, and she was aware of this. I also denied her refund. She blocked me, and I thought that was it. Until a few days later, when I received a notification from my bank she had requested a chargeback. This was easily disputed with my screenshots of our conversation and photos of the actual signs. Her chargeback was denied. That coworker stopped speaking to me at work. I figured that anyway. Turns out, the new bride had requested partial refunds from every single vendor and service she received for her wedding. The venue, the catering, the photographer, her hair and makeup artist, the list goes on. She had chosen to leave her job and become a full-time dog breeder. It didn't work out. The majority of her wedding was paid for by her credit card. Now she was in debt, fighting with her new husband over her excessive spending. Apparently he'd given her full reign to do whatever she wanted, as long as she didn't pester him with organizing it. To go into debt over one day is ridiculous in itself. But to try and scam small businesses and people doing yo favors is another.